Ever wondered how the brain absorbs information while studying? Or perhaps you've pondered on which techniques might help you learn more effectively? These are questions that many of us have asked ourselves at some point in our lives. First, let's dive deep into how our brain works when we are learning. The brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. When we learn something new, our brain forms new connections between neurons, creating a web of knowledge. This process is known as neuroplasticity. Now, imagine walking through a dense forest. The first time you walk through it, you'll have to push through branches and avoid obstacles. But as you walk the same path repeatedly, you'll start to form a clear path. The same thing happens in our brain when we learn. The more we repeat or practice something, the stronger the neural connections become, making it easier for us to recall information. But what about the different studying techniques? Some prefer to read out loud, others write down what they've learned, and some find it helpful to teach the material to someone else. These techniques are all part of what's known as active learning. Active learning is when you engage with the material rather than passively reading or listening. It's like the difference between watching a game of football and playing it. When you're actively involved, you're more likely to remember the material. Another powerful tool is the use of mnemonic devices. These are techniques that help us remember information by associating it with easy-to-remember constructs like patterns, words, or images. For example, you might remember the order of operations in mathematics by the phrase, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. In conclusion, understanding how our brain learns can help us study more effectively. Remember, our brain strengthens neural connections when we repeatedly practice or review material, a process known as neuroplasticity. Active learning, where we engage with the material, and the use of mnemonic devices can also enhance our learning capabilities. So, the next time you sit down to study, consider these points and find out which techniques work best for you.